5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20, DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready? Go, Reed, go! Ready, ready?
Now the 7-year veteran, Austin Ekeler. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off play action, Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. A huge play there for Washington. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Ekeler now between the tackles. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Buffalo 18. Check, check.
Ekeler again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Ekeler. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it, and I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Hey, check that, street.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. They'll run for it with Ekeler. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. 2nd down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Williams. He'll get this off to Swift. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
On 1st and 10, Williams. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now, this defense for the Commanders, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
They go play action here on 1st down. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. Touchdown! Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Santos with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now. Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready?
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels looking Austin Eckler's way again. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60. Let go.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
36-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Operating from the gun, Daniels. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. Here we
Well,
go.
the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
19 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the others. Touchdown, Chicago! DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Commanders, nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Buffalo 18. Ready, ready?
On first down, Daniels. And his throw is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Street. Ready.
Off the play fake. Daniels taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Mecole Hardman, 73 yards. And the Commanders get a bit closer. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
McManus's point after is good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. after the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not.
And now off to the races, down the right side, inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Khalil Herbert, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Commanders 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hurry, hurry!
Now Williams throwing to start the drive.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
65, Jack! 65!
Back to throw. Williams. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Bobby Wagner gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Williams now to throw on third down. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Looking to throw. Williams eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Let's go now!
Now a second and 10.
Hey, Crash!
Off play action. Williams. He's got it. Touchdown Bears. Cole Kmet. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears are able to add on to their first half lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready?
Off the play fake. Daniels sliding out of the pocket. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Here's Williams. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
There's Jamin Davis, the former Kentucky Wildcat, bringing the pressure that time.
Williams to throw on second down. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Operating from the gun, Williams. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Williams. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 17 yards out.
And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Santos with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off play action, Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Ready, break!
2nd and 10.
Set, break! Ready, ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready?
On 3rd and 2, Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out and take pride in your work and try and put something together here in the second half.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 182 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10. at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Williams.
And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Off the play fake. Daniels. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. Looking to throw. Daniels on the screen. This is Eckler. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on third and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine, as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on fourth. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 29-yard line. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
19 Lions. Rig alert, rig alert.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now Williams on first down.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, They run like backs, and they take a lot of pride.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Off play action. Daniels. And this is caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 36 yards. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Williams' throw complete here to Kmet. A huge play there for Chicago. 45 yards.
Hold it ready.
Chicago.
Gravity Lions.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Williams now off the play fake. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Touchdown Bears! Kari Blasingame from 4 yards out. And the Bears are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25.
25-yard line.
Come on.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The throw over the middle taken in.
Daniels pass. Complete to Chosen Anderson.
Okay,
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. steps away to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Kyler Gordon picks it off. He's on his way. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. 19, Tiger, 19.
Here's Williams. Off play action. This is caught. Touchdown. Cole Kmet, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bears add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Santos with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. T.J. Edwards. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels. His throw incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears have now opened up a 7-touchdown lead. Unbelievable. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Let's go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Daniels. Throw out wide is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
18, buy it in. Check it.
To throw on 3rd down. Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz. from 17 yards out. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Hey, check that.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Bears first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Emmanuel Forbes up from the secondary to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing